Hello everybody and welcome to April's Craft Gin Club. What's in the box? Right, before I start, it's pretty strange times, isn't it? I don't think when I made this video last month that I quite realised how things would change so much within the last month and everything that's gone on. As you've probably seen from some of my other videos, I do work for the Ambulance Service as an EMT as my full-time job. All I can ask people is please stay indoors. It's so important. I really have appreciated the round of applause every night that we've been getting as an NHS. It means a hell of a lot to us. And we're really touched. Remember, if you know any vulnerable people, anyone who can't go out and get shopping for themselves, please help them. In this time, we're all in it together. And yeah, look after yourselves. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. I've gone past the 100 mark, so I'm really chuffed with that. I hope you're all enjoying these videos that I do, and I'll continue to make them as long as you do, and I'll always try and put a smile on your face. Obviously, my aircraft stuff has had to take a bit of a dip in the back burner. Due to obviously what's going on, so there won't be many aircraft videos, but hey ho, never mind. Anyway, you're here for the Craft Gin Club, so this month's box has been really hyped up. There's been a lot of speculation about it coming, particularly with the value of the box priced at, I believe it was £126, which is a very expensive box by most standards. There's been a few spoilers online from people posting pictures of it up when other people haven't received their boxes. So if you haven't received your box yet and you don't want to know what's in the box, you want to keep it as a surprise, please don't watch this video. Again, my opinions are my own. Then they're not sponsored by Craft Gin Club or anything like that. It's just my own personal opinion on things. So without further ado, let's start the video. Right, okay. So, to start off with, I'm going to do it in a bit of a different order this time. We've got the tonics. Now, these are London Essence. Let me just try and get that up a bit closer. There you go. Got it? Yeah. London Essence Co. Original Indian Tonic Water. Now, looking at these, and certainly on the list of ingredients in the background, it does say it does have citrus additives, so like a citrus twist to it. I've had London Essence before, and I think it was a bitter orange and something else. To be quite honest, I wasn't overly impressed with that tonic water. It may be just the one I particularly got that time. Excuse me, got itchy nose. But it wasn't for me. It was not. I don't know. It just didn't work with the gins. So the bitter orange one, I will have that again. But I'll give these a go. See what they're like with the tonic. Now, first up, we have, for a change, some sweeties. Now, these sweeties are sour watermelon, and they are from London, but they're made in Germany. These are Candy Kittens. We're Candy Kittens, and we believe life's too short for boring sweets. We're leading the way in British style and taste, making gourmet sweets for you to enjoy. Not quite how you make gourmet sweets, I don't know, but I do like sour sweets. There are a lot of sweets on the market that are quite sweet and sour. Naming no brands, because that would be very wrong. But I'm certainly a fan of this, and this is totally different from the chocolate and all the other things that nutty things, as you know, that I'm not quite sure on. But yeah, top marks for this. Something totally different. Sweet treat for Easter. Now, one of the things that's with this box is there is no chocolate, which for Easter, I know I've just said about the chocolate, but you'd have thought there'd have been like a little egg or something like that in for Easter. But as I go through this box, it will explain probably why there's not an Easter egg in this box. So, again, we're moving on with the crisps. We've got Tyrrell's vegetable crisps. Now, I've always wanted to try these. I've seen them in the shops, and it's always been something that I've been sort of, do I, don't I? I'm not a big vegetable man, I've got to admit myself. But they gave, I think it was it Tyrrell's? Might have been. Back in, I think it was September, they did the Thai sweet chilli with the farmer on the front. Very, very nice crisps. They were lovely. And this, again, is something different. Crisps made from different vegetables. So, yeah, I should enjoy trying them. Now, what we're going to be doing next is the Sicilian lemon press and green tea with no sugar added. Can't speak. Press with no added sugar. Inspired by our passion for Japan and the lovely green teas, we hope that you enjoy our first take on an old age classic. Well, this is a little bit of a clue as to where we're heading with the gin. It is a gin from abroad. It's and you can probably tell from the Japan. It's not Japan, but it's in the Far East. So this is the first sort of tie-in with the gin that we'll be having. Again, nice little mixer. And yeah, give it a whirl with the gin. Right. This month's cocktail syrup is Jade Blossom. Okay, again, this is pretty significant in terms of the mixers and the cocktails, again, for the Far East. The little cocktail mixers are really, really nice, and they certainly do change the flavour of the drinks. So I'm all for craft gin, keeping these going in each box, because it certainly, with the syrup, it certainly does add something to the gin when you have one. The botanicals this month. Now, these are kumquat. What a great idea. Again, very much an oriental, I don't know whether you call them, they look sort of like a little mini orange, something like that. You've probably seen them when you've had a dessert stuck on the top as a little mini orange when you've been to a Chinese restaurant. What they've obviously been drawn out. What they'd be like, again, don't know. Oriental infusion. Give it a whirl. Now, this is quite interesting. These are Holy Lama Spice Drops Natural Extract of Lemongrass. Quite a unique thing to put in gin. It's something I would never have got put in the gin, and it's something, to be quite honest, you wouldn't get high. It comes in this little tubes, so I can imagine it's quite sort of potent. You've got like a pipette dropper there, which obviously you put in the tube and then add to the gin itself. I'm guessing this in itself is quite expensive. It's not something I've seen, but I guess you can use it in lots of different other things, such as ice cream and the other bits and bobs that go on. So yeah, let's try and put that in there. Do that in a minute. Okay, moving on to this gin. Now, this gin, I've already looked on their website, and it's in Hong Kong. Basically, it's from Hong Kong. I'm not going to hide that, but I've had a look on their website. The actual website itself, it retails, I think I've converted the Hong Kong dollars into pounds, and I think it works out about £80 a bottle. God, it's the most expensive gin I've ever bought. I think the most expensive bottle of anything I've ever bought is about 30 or 40 quid for a bottle of champagne, and that was on my wedding day. So you can well imagine my shock at receiving this. Now, there's a lot of people online who have been giving it sort of mixed reviews. So I'm going to hold fire in terms of what it tastes like or what I thought it tastes like. So here it is. There you go. What about that? It's a lovely bottle. It's Perfume Tree Craft Gin Club of Hong Kong. And it says on the back, the first taste awakens a memory, carrying you back to a summer morning walk in your childhood. The cool breeze caressed by the subtle, refreshing scent of white champagne blossoms with hints of Indian cedarwood, surprise like the temples hidden among the vibrant secrets of Hong Kong. A portrait of the street's traditional soul. The final notes dance harmlessly with a long gin green tea, a colourful citrus splash of aged tangerine peel, and earthy warmth of Chinese angelica. A kiss, beautiful and gentle from the local soil and some pampered in nostalgia. Now, this has come created in Hong Kong. Like most things, I'm not going too much into the history of Hong Kong because I'm sure we're all quite aware of its British roots when it was under British rule for 150 years. And I believe the gin was something that we took out there as British people to sell to them. I'll just show you the back there as well. There you go. It's got some nice Chinese writing on and bits and bobs. Anyway, the people of Hong Kong, being like anything, they put their own spin on it, and I believe they've used sort of blossom flowers, lemongrass, all different bits and bobs to create this gin, which I think is pretty unique. I'm not saying the gin is going to be, what everyone would love, but to use the different botanicals that you simply can't get over here. Well, you might be able to in some good stores, I don't know, but certainly it's a unique creation of their unique ability to put something oriental on something quintessentially British. So, hats off to them. This is 45% proof, so it's got a bit more kick than the other gins, which I think are sort of sitting around 42%, something like that. I certainly look forward to trying it. It's so I'm probably going to keep this for my birthday, which is at the end of the month. So I'll probably try it then. So there we go. Let me just pop that out of the way. Finally, the old Craft Gin Club magazine. Again, another super edition with all hints, tips, little bit about where this gin comes from, how they've made it. Again, all very, very inspirational, all about the people of Hong Kong. Yeah, it's a real, what I would see, Middle Eastern treat, something you're not ever going to probably see that much of over here unless you order it, and hats off to them for managing to get this. I can't imagine it's been very easy and to strike a deal with it, but yeah, good stuff from Craft Gin Club. I have to say, although the box wasn't loaded with loads and loads of extras, sometimes you get like 3 or 4 tonics and you get a chocolate bar and bits and bobs. I love the fact that they put in the sweets this month, that they've tried to do something a little bit different this month. They could have gone down the Easter route and gone down the chocolate route. It's very, very easy to go down that route, particularly with Easter coming up. And to be fair to them, given the situation with the postal service and all the other bits and bobs, they've done blinking well to get it all out and to keep the business running. So thank you, Craft Gin. I'm sure you're putting a lot of smiles on people's faces in this difficult time. Before I go, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a review of last month's gin. I literally have not had time to do any out videos, by the way. I know I said about it last month, but I haven't had time to do it because obviously at work and bits and bobs like that. So it's just sort of all spiraled out of control. So let me just go get it. I'll be 2 secs. So here we go. The Ludlow gin. As you can see, I haven't even had a chance to drink that much. It's a very, very smooth gin. It's very, very nice. Probably one of the smoother ones that I had, and I must say, I would buy it again. It was lovely, and hats off to Crofton. That was very nice. It's certainly better than the Ramanta. I guess all these gins are personal taste. So what works for me may not work for someone else. I tend to like quite a smooth gin, something that's quite soft on the palate, something that's very smooth with no sort of sharp bitterness involved. So yeah, this one worked for me. So I'm sorry about the length of this video. It's not a massive video. I've got my eggs. I've got all set. So I'm hoping to have a little bit of time over Easter with my daughter and my wife. My wife works for the NHS as well, so she's working very hard at the minute, and we're all sort of flat out in the house really. So it wishes me for all of you to enjoy Easter as best you can, given the circumstances. Stay safe, please, please, please don't go out with your families at all. And I know we're all missing our other parts of our family very, very dearly at this particular time, but as a country we can all get through it. Just by being safe, just by being sensible and listening to what people tell us. So for now, I'd like to thank you all for watching my videos. Well done, Craft Gin Club. An excellent month, and I'm sure it's put a lot of smiles on people. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Hopefully I'll be able to come up with a few other videos in between when this all sort of blows over. And take care. Love to you all. Stay safe, keep well, and look after yourselves. Take care. Much love.